Welcome to room 222 Tarot. I hope your day finds you well. I pray that this message finds you well. Y'all, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. This is also a timeless reading, so when you receive this message, it's meant to be received if this message is for you. Y'all, this is a spiritual court channel, so I do have my little gavel here with a tap if I need to. But today's message is going to be a little different here, y'all. I do have my past life deck here as well as my life purpose deck here. So we're going to get into what your life purpose could be at this moment, y'all. I injured my finger and I didn't have any gauze, so I just used a tea bag, a cotton tea bag, innovative. Okay, let's be innovative here. So anyway, y'all, I've already prayed over the energy. I did ask for divine protection here. We do have a builder here. Let's put the deck open for that. Let's go ahead and see what your life purpose is, and let's see how your past life correlates with your life purpose this time around, and we'll go from there, y'all. Again, this is going to be a short reading today. I don't have a lot of time, and my little finger is kind of injured here, so yeah. You could be working with children or animals this lifetime, or you could feel like you are being called to work with children or animals. All right, Spirit, let's get a card here for the collective. What is the life purpose for my collective at this time? Okay, we got two cards here. We have books. Okay, so something with books here. You could be an author, or you could be a bookkeeper, a librarian. It says your connection to you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Okay, so someone, you definitely could be an author, or you could be a teacher, a librarian, something around that energy. Also, we have justice. Oh wow, so you could be, a lawyer, a judge. Okay, justice is here. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. You could be a paralegal. I'm hearing that somebody could be going to school for the justice and become just in the peace. You could be a police officer. I'm hearing bookum. Take this message as it resonates, y'all. But something to deal with books and with justice here. You could be a lawyer for children, okay, or for those who can't help themselves here. Tell me more, Spirit. Let's get some more clarity on this energy here. That did want to pop out. So we have time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. This is what Spirit is telling you to do. So some of you guys could be just trying to research here with this book's energy. You could be researching what it is that you really want to embark on as far as your career is concerned, what your life purpose really is. I'm picking up Libra energy with this justice. At the time of this reading, we are in Libra season. Again, this is a timeless reading. Something about angel numbers could also be significant. So you could be an astrologer. I'm hearing for some of you guys. You could be, writing astrology books, or maybe even studying your birth chart. Tell me more, Spirit. Spirit says it's time for you to decide, though. We have speaker. Okay, so with speaker, I'm definitely picking heavily up on that lawyer energy. It says your purpose, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Y'all, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm kind of rushing here. And I don't really like to rush because I already talk pretty fast and I talk a lot. So, that could be uh, a recipe for disaster. But we're going to try to make it. We're going to make it through, okay? So you could be a speaker. You could be speaking on behalf of those who can't speak for themselves, okay? I'm here in criminal law. So some of you guys could be a lawyer for a criminal. Also, with this, spiritual court, you could be a reader such as myself, someone who brings about justice through your voice, okay? Speaking for the little ones or those who are not able to speak for themselves. Maybe you could be doing a lot of research right now, okay? Just trying to figure out what it is that you're being called to do here and what it is that you're going to speak about here, okay? I'm getting Mercury energy with speaker here. You could be a Gemini or a Virgo. This is two. I didn't really want to take two. I just really want one more. But we do have sensitivity here in body work. So someone could have recently gotten a tattoo here. Okay, that's confirmation in my ear. I don't know if you heard that. But someone could have recently got a tattoo. Okay, this could be someone in your family or something about that. You could be a tattoo artist here. All right, let's get one more there. Let's get one more in regards to this message. Thank you. So we have options. Okay, options. Someone is undecisive about what it is that they want to do. Okay, 454 on the timer here. Spirit says consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So someone can definitely be confused a little bit when it comes to what it is that you want to do here. But it's definitely dealing with something about you using your voice, okay? Spirit says it's time for you to decide, all right? The scales are, it's time to balance out the scales, I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing Maya energy as well, so that could be significant. Maybe you're learning about Maya at this time. Look, counseling. All right, so you could definitely be into some sort of law. I'm picking up law. Somebody is a lawyer out here, okay? Or you're trying to debate on maybe what type of law you want to practice, okay? It could be criminal law, it could be family law. Um, I don't know a whole lot about the different genres in that particular field. However, if this is something that you're researching right now, Spirit's telling you it's time to decide, okay, because there's a lot of options and you're so passionate. This is what I'm hearing. You're so passionate and compassionate about what it is that you want to do and who you want to help. So, especially with this counseling, you heal with your kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So something about that is very significant. You could definitely be going to school to be a counselor or to be a lawyer. I'm picking heavily up on this lawyer energy. So I want to look into your past life to see how this correlates with what you're doing right now and what it is that you decide that you want to do. We have spouse here. So this could also be, you could be a lawyer in regards to, family law, divorce court, things of that nature. I'm hearing Judge Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. And I know that's old school, so I am definitely aging myself right now. Lynn Tolbert, I think that's the judge name. Yeah. Unrequited love. Wow. Okay. So this is interesting. You could be going to court to be a divorce lawyer. Okay. Let's see. We have love life. You can't make this up, y'all. So whoever you are, you've been debating on if this is something that you really want to get into. And if you're compassionate, maybe you're a counselor for, people who are going through it right now. Maybe you've witnessed something in your lifetime where you had to see that someone got the short end of the stick. Just put it like this: someone got the short end of the stick here. So um, you're making it your life purpose here to be there for the underdog. I'm hearing. Tell me more. Food and hunger, okay? So you want to make sure that people they're set, okay? You might be going to, be a lawyer for the wife that, needs to make sure that she has spousal support and child support for the children and things of that nature, because sometimes, divorce is ugly. Let's just be honest. So, paternity court, I'm hearing that as well. Whoever you are, you this is why it's like you can't decide if you want to be a in regards to paternity, in regards to marriage, in regards to, so many different things here. Unrequited love. Wow, you cannot make this up. So your past life, maybe you got the short end of the stick, and so now you're like you have that residue still within your system, and you're like, look, I'm going to be there for the one who can't speak for themselves, for the one who, needs help. Maybe you've been thinking about, do you want to do this pro bono for some time, Tell me more, Spirit. Spirit says it's time to decide, though. And your past life has a lot to do with it, okay? Yeah, there's baby. So you're looking out for whoever's going to have the baby, whoever's going to have the children, all right? Maybe you were a product of divorce. This could be a past life. This could be this life, but in your past. Take it how it resonates here. But you're going to be there to be the advocate, okay? You're going to be the advocate for the underdog, all right? For the one who, didn't receive the love that they were supposed to receive here, all right? Wow, let's get one more, Spirit. This is so interesting to me. And they're giving me two, but I'm not going to take both of them. They're giving me more than two here, all right? You could have lived during the one of the world wars here. Let's get one, Spirit. Past life energy. Wow, this is very significant here. Okay, we have ships. Ships is here as well. So you could have lived across seas here. Maybe your person was in the Navy. or something around that energy here. Maybe there was a lot of travel. Bottom of the deck, we have knighthood. Yeah, someone's in the military. This is definitely dealing with something in the military. So someone could have gotten the short end of the stick when it came to a marriage here. Maybe there was you lived through a time of war, and there was a famine in the land. Okay, and maybe your person was unalived during this time frame, or maybe they left you for someone else. Went overseas and never came back, and so you were left with the children. You were hungry, and it was an unrequited love type of situation here. Wow, this is crazy. So you're here and you're ready to fight for the underdog, y'all. Okay, look, we opened up the deck to the Five of Cups. So past life energy is definitely affecting you and your decision at this time. This is interesting. So, Spirit, let's get some clarity on this book. What is the book's energy here? Look, yeah, you're doing some research here with the Page of Swords. 11:11 on the timer here. Okay, I'm hearing you definitely are being nudged by your angels to continue to do the research that you need, but they're telling you that it's time for you to decide. I feel like you've done a lot of research already. If you need to do a little bit more research, that's fine, but it seems to be that you've done enough, perhaps. You've done enough. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the World card. I'm going to cover her up a little bit because she's showing a little bit of nakedness here. Yeah, they're saying it's time for you to go ahead and make your choice here, okay? They're going to make it for you. Clarify justice for me, Spirit. Clarify justice. I'm hearing no justice, no peace. You could be a civil rights lawyer as well. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I'm hearing scholarship. You could have gotten a scholarship to school or something like that, or something about a grant or federal aid. Maybe you're needing federal aid. I'm feeling like the Holy Spirit. I'm feeling like the Most High Power, the universe, is going to help you out with your finances. There's no need to worry about this. Balancing out the checkbook. I'm getting with this justice energy. Also, something about balancing out a checkbook or something like that. So you will have the funds that you need. Look, we have the Three of Cups here. I'm also getting sorority energy with this Three of Cups. What's peeking out here is this Nine of Wands here. So you could be worried about this a lot, okay? Especially with that past life energy, with the food and hunger. Maybe you feel like maybe you're eating ramen noodles. Maybe you've been hungry in college. You know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonates, guys. But I feel like everything is going to be working out for you. This is divine intervention coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Also, for some of you guys who are done with school, this is a new opportunity for you to go ahead and find work here. All right. Yeah, you could be like connecting with like a fraternity or sorority or something like that to help you get work here. Clarify time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. So what is it that you really want? And what I'm getting from your past life energy, this seems like you want to help the spouse that needs it, okay? We have the Ten of Wands here. Yeah, this is time to release the burden of undecision. This is what I'm getting here with the Ten of Wands. Wow, this is so nice. Yeah, this is time for you to release the burdens here. Look, Eight of Wands here. You got something coming in. There's work that's available for you here with this Eight of Wands. Something's coming in. And it's time for you to pick up your mat and walk. This is what I'm hearing, okay? So, you could be saying 10-10, guys, or, you could be born in the month of October, the month of December. You could be a life path number 1. Again, with this Ace of Pentacles, you could be a life path 11 as well here. You could be seeing 111 or 1111. Again, I did pick up on that earlier. Let's get some clarity on this speaker. Whatever it is, you are a speaker. You're supposed to speak for people. You have a gift of gab, okay? You're very persuasive. This is what I'm getting here. Look, we have the Eight of Wands. It's coming out in the reverse. I'm feeling like with this Eight of Wands coming out in the reverse here and falling right on top of this time to decide, it's like you're holding back. I'm getting holding back energy here. And I feel like you need to not hold back. Of course, be mindful of what it is that you are saying, what you're speaking on. I'm hearing the great debaters. So, just be mindful. You could be a Gemini. I'm definitely picking up on that energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, you can have a highly aspect in your chart. We do have the Six of Wands here. So whoever you are, you're here to um, lift up. Okay, release burdens, remove burdens, and lift up those who otherwise will be looked down upon. And whoever you are, you're a great speaker. You're going to be highly recognized with the Six of Wands energy. You're going to be highly recognized for your voice here. Yeah, so don't reject the energy that's coming. Don't reject the downloads that you'll be receiving here, okay? This is something I'm also getting that's coming from your past. So something about you could have done this in your past life as well. Okay? Let's clarify options here. Family law. Ten of Cups. It says consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Family law. So whoever I'm tapping into, there's that 10 again. This is going to be in regards to family. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have justice. There's justice again. So this is a lawyer, whoever you are. We need you. Okay? Order of the court. Let's go. This is beautiful, guys. I love this. I love this energy. And now, since we're on this really quickly, 1616 on the timer, you could be seeing that 1616 or 77. You could be born in the year 77. Look, we have the High Priestess here. So this could also be in regards to spiritual court, guys. Okay, you could definitely be tapped in with that Piscean energy. We have Libra here. We have the Ace of Cups here. Family law for sure. This is the overflowing cup here. Okay, so this is spirit coming in and gifting you the gift of Gab. Split the deck open to the Two of Swords here. So there's something that you're missing here. This could be you like shutting off your own thought process or your own thoughts that are keeping you stuck here. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a long journey, and I understand that sometimes you're like, hold on, this is going to be a long time for me to get going to law school. That's a long time. That's a lot of years, y'all. I'm not sure exactly how many years, 7 to 10 years of schooling, getting your master's and, passing the bar, things of that nature. So congratulations to you. You've passed the bar for some of you guys. This is beautiful. Let's clarify the love life here, Spirit. Why is love life here? Look, the Tower. I told you something happened. There was some sort of divorce or something like that took place in your past life here. And it created a tower moment. And you two were not seeing eye to eye for sure. Okay. It seems like your spouse could have gotten their way. All right. And so this time around, you're like, hell no. I'm going to fight for, the underdog. I'm going to fight for the underdog. What? You can't make this up. The Nine of Cups and got the Nine of Wands here. 9-9 energy. Okay. You could have been born in the year 99. You could have graduated in the year 99. Something about that could be significant. Look, we got the Five of Pentacles here as well. Somebody was left out in the cold, okay? Clarify this food and hunger, Spirit. The Moon, Cancerian energy. So this is motherly energy for me. The Cancer of the Moon. The Cancer of the Moon. Somebody could have been sick as well. I'm getting here, okay? So with the Moon energy here, it's like this threw you off, okay? You was not expecting this. You weren't expecting this betrayal that I'm getting here. And this made you very emotional. Trying to figure out how you're going to feed your children, feed yourself. Look, and this person walking away from you, abandoning you. This is abandonment here. All right. And so this is why you're fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. And this is why I'm here in pro bono as well. So you're going to be doing some pro bono work. Or this is something about like, I'm getting divorced, but I'm also getting like family court, like adoption, things of that nature. Okay. Especially with this baby energy here. Wow. You're great. Let me hear that's for you. That's for you, okay? I'll praise to the Most High. Clarify unrequited love. One card, please. Clarify unrequited love here. Look, back and forth energy. Okay? You're giving more and you're not getting, it's not an equal balance here. It's like it's off balance. So this is why you're in the energy of now. It's because of your past life. This person juggled you, okay? Look, confusion. You cannot make this up, y'all. I don't know who I'm tapping into. But we're going to call judgment on that past person. I mean, I know they're already getting paying for it probably now in this life. And if they're not, they will. But there was a juggling that was going on here. And so there was this unrequited love. This person could have had another family somewhere else. All right. So you're like, hell no, not this time. Absolutely not. You're not gonna hurt me. Look, Ten of Pentacles. It's like no, absolutely not. You can have a beautiful family this time around. You're probably married and or you're engaged or you're going to be married, and have a happy family with this Ten of Pentacles here. But with this unrequited love, this person could have been extremely wealthy and this person just left you out in the cold. Clarify, baby. They could have left you pregnant. This could have been parents of yours. Look, the sun, baby energy. Happy baby. I'm hearing you were a happy baby or you had a happy baby. The baby was happy. So we got the Knight of Wands. This could have been someone also having a baby outside of wedlock with this Knight of Wands energy. This could also have been a young father I'm getting here. Maybe not quite king energy. Also with the Knight, we were picking up on that military, look, knighthood. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Let me get my handmade bandage together. Look at this. Male, female. Wow. Somebody could be from Africa, Egypt, or you could be from Memphis or something like that. Whoever you are star seed energy. You guys want to see eye to eye. Or whoever this energy is, this could have been your parents, not seeing eye to eye. And so this affected you. Totally. This is crazy. This is interesting. Look, there's the King of Cups here. So father figure left. Clarify ships. Clarify ships. I'm hearing Knights Templar. Yeah, look at that water. Somebody was one of the seas and left. This person left. And so this is why okay, so if you were wondering what you want to do, it's like Spirit is telling you family law. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It's like family law. Like, who is this message for? Tell me down in the comment section who this message is for, y'all. I want to know. Okay, I want to know. I'm going to get some intuition cards here for you, and then we're going to wrap this bad boy up. I told y'all this is going to be a short and sweet message here, and it's like Spirit's getting right to the point here, okay? Spirit says build yourself up. Build yourself up because you're going to be very, very special to a lot of people here, all right? It's imperative that you build yourself up and not be afraid, okay? Ooh, okay. Look at that. It's just spreading. It's just messing my cards up. Spirit says live your dreams. You could have actually had dreams about this or had some sort of vision, all right? In regards to this, Spirit says live your dreams. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Enjoy the party, okay? So make sure that you're having a good time. Make sure you're doing your studying and things of that nature, but at the same time, make sure that you're taking a break, all right? Don't burden yourself so much with a lot of studying. Remember, because we did get that, a lot of research, and it's like your spirit guides are telling you it's time to decide here. Because it's kind of like you already know. It's just that you've been procrastinating here. Creative flow is here. Whoever you are, I feel like you have a creative way of speaking. Okay? And then it says embrace the journey. Embrace the journey. Whoever you are, bottom of the deck, the truth is within. So you already know this. You already know. You're already well aware of what it is that you're called to do, what it is that you're supposed to be doing here. I'm going to go ahead and get some angel numbers since we did pick up on that earlier, and then I'm going to close this reading out, y'all. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this, y'all? Because I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck, but Spirit just said pick up this bottom of the deck. We got the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? So what is that? That's Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy. It could be one of those that can be in your chart. Also, we have the Two of Wands. This is making a choice here, okay? You could be traveling a lot here, but I was also getting this person was going overseas for this past life and this Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, and then we have the Ace, the Three of Swords rather, and also the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so that's the truth. Clarity is here for you. Whoever, if you were wondering if this is what you want to do, this is what you're being called to do. Okay, let's get an angel number. Whoa. We have 5555 clarity. Didn't I just say clarity? Didn't I just say clarity? You were confused, but it's like Spirit is telling you don't be confused. Don't be afraid. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, okay? So just know this past life energy, this isn't a victim of circumstance. I feel like you had to go through that in order for you to do what you're doing now, okay? You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Wow, you could be seeing 5555 to be born in the month of May. Someone's name could be May. Amy. We have 101. Okay, this is giving me classroom time here, starting over. Okay, so this is like you're getting a reset here. Okay, past life was a little janky. Now you're standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves. Okay, intelligence. You're very intelligent, whoever you are. Dynamics, making a difference. Failures, personal or spiritual development. It says happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Didn't it just say something about fun? Enjoy the party. And then we have 3333. You could be a life path match number 33. You could be 33 years of age. You could be a life path number 3. Born in the month of March on the 3rd day. You get the drift, right? The number 12 could be significant, which does reduces to 3. And the number 20 could be significant, which reduces to 2. We have 101, which reduces to 11. Okay, so you can definitely be like a master number. It says social skills. You have them. You got social skills, okay? Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Okay? This was absolutely beautiful. This is a quick reading, guys. A quick reading for me for sure. I hope this message resonates with you. If this is your reading, let me know down in the comment section. And don't forget to like the video. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.